Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. To you live from Southern California, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set and towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Glasnow ready and deals.
That's out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lukes. Kicks and deals. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. One out, base is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Pajes settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, 3-1 now. Bo Bichette waiting to hit for Toronto. Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one missed. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3. Inside ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Righty delivers.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, 2 down here in Game 3 of the World Series. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. And we're back. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This one popped up. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 away.
Batting third.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And here it comes. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Way high with that one. And it counts full. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man aboard. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Dodgers leave 1. We played an inning, no score. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And another ball. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. And a pitch. Out there to center, Pajes. Long run. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away.
Well, not to brag, Boog, but My postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
And the righty deals. And that one clips the corner. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Singy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher. And one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Max Muncy. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Misses off the inside. 3-1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Kike Hernandez. So here's Scherzer. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 2-2. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. One hit, one left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And another ball.
2-2 count.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Got him. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes. 1-1 now. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lukes off of first with 2 away.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Hard hit right side. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Clement settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Make a big play. I'm a shake, mixtape.
Up the middle. And that one handled to first. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses. 2-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag, That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fourth inning underway. No score. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit hard. That gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. That one hit to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers 0. World Series Game 3. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here's a 2-1. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Two down. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Scherzer gets the punch out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Muncy digs in. The Dodgers down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Pages sizing this one up, brings it in, 1 up, 1 down.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter.
Here's George Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boog. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th, and then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Turns to the right on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Andy.
So up next, Andy Pages. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez preparing to come on if needed. Flaherty getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is down low. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Two down, nobody on. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mookie Betts. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Man at second. Oof! That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Braden Fisher takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And a good eye there. And another ball. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Bounce to the right, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, number 70. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Will Klein looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda, the lefty, warming up as well. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And the next pitch is way outside. And another ball. Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field. That's back there. That one is gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
To third. Fires over to Guerrero. One away, bottom of the 6th. And here comes Tommy Edman. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. Popped in the air, left side. In position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Klein.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a count 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. At the belt and fires. Gets under and pops it up. Freeman under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Anthony Banda comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
George Springer to bat next. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ball game.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and the batter is George Springer. And now the lefty in the air, left side. Hernandez sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, and our score remains 2-1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now here is Andy Pajes. Right-handed reliever, and he dodges that fastball. That one misses. Now 3-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this, and bat was very patient, and it paid off.
Little will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Here's a rocket out to left. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That clips the corner. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 80.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 80, Evan.
Nathan Lucas now at the plate.
The left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan up and loosening in the pen. Dwyer, a left-hander, also throwing. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
On the ground to the left. Bats up with it. Whips it across. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. And a payoff pitch. That's out to center field. Pajes on his way over. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
I got a full count.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Kirk to first. Not in time. He's safe.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. Runner on the go. Nice stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Smash to the left side. Clement over to first. And Hernandez is out.
Now back, second baseman,
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 on with 2 away. Kike Hernandez digs in now. Righty delivers. Good eye in that spot.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That pitch gets the corner. 2-2 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He's safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
The left-hander on now, Mason Flaherty.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First and third, 2 away. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run across. Around third. The relay to the plate. He's in there. And the lead is up to 5.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 60.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a ball. Barger over at first with 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on the way. Fly ball down the line. Hernandez pulls that one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 3.
This one in the dirt. No advance. 3 balls and a strike. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the lineup flips over. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Jumping out of that plane. The young boy with no parachute, he must be insane.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.